Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crimson High. We're gonna finish this, and yeah, hopefully this might be it. Or maybe not. Who knows? Usually, this at the start of this video, I usually don't know. But yeah, subscribe, like, comment down below. If you're not, well, yeah, that's life. Before actually heading into my room, I quickly duck into one of the showers by the hot spring to clean up before bed. Once done in there, I head back out, wrapped only in a towel. Your towel. Wait, Towley from South Park, yeah. And make my way over towards my room. Walking past the room, I heard Kuro and Morgan in before again. Wait, what the fuck did I not? I did not read that. I can once more make out Kuro's voice. However, this time she sounds a lot more somber, almost distressed. Noticing that fact makes me halt in my tracks immediately. Part of me wants to rush in and check if there's some sort of danger, but I decide to stay put and listen in, trying to figure out if my intervention is necessary first. Too much. It's never been this hard before. It's not your fault, Kuro. Not your choice to be in this position, eh? I know, but I can still choose how to tackle these things. I don't need to be this person. Then don't. No one's forcing you. No one besides yourself, that is. It's just this way it's easier to deal with all of this. What is she talking about? I need people to be able to trust that I have a plan, that I understand what's happening, that I can guide them. I'm the ancient vampire who everyone looks up to, ironically enough, and you got there by being good at it. Don't let your doubts get in the way of yourself, Kuro. But what if I fail him? Teppy put his faith in me. What the fuck is Teppy? For good reason, eh? The two of you were inseparable. He trusted you. That's exactly my point. I can't break that trust. I need him to survive. He could be the one, Momo. Then do what you think needs to be done. Just maybe try actually seeing him, eh? He's smart, that one, insightful. If you're able to look past your fears of disappointing everyone, you'll be able to see it. Don't treat him like a tool. Treat him like you treated your Teppy, Kuro. I'm sure you'll be surprised. Besides, I know your idea for playing didn't come from nothing tonight. I'm sure he'll forgive you after the evening he had. I know I had a good time, so I'm sure he did as well, eh? So for those who don't know, last episode, Morgan, have you ever fucked a Doulahan? I haven't, but based on this freaking visual novel, wow, portals, huh? Am I right? You know, because she has a head, she can separate her head from her neck, body, whole. Okay, yeah, maybe. Thanks, Momo. I need to go tinkle. Be back in a moment. Shit, time to leave. Creeping away as quickly but silently as I can, I manage to make it to my room without detection. Heading inside, I throw on a fresh set of clothes before walking over to my bed and throwing myself into it. Lying there, I feel drained, yet wired at the same time. Kuro sounded genuinely upset. Who is this Teppy? I agree, we've never been introduced to this Teppy before. Is it that egg Pokemon in Pokemon? Or was that Topi? Was it Topi? I can't even fucking remember anymore. Holy shit, I'm 24. It feels like I'm 89. Who is this Teppy? A friend of Kuro's from the sounds of it. He could have been her brother too. Either way, it sounded like he's no longer part of her life, and from how sad she sounded while talking about him, I assume he's dead too. Probably been for a long time. If he was her brother, it would make sense. She would have last seen him before she became a vampire, probably. Either way, he would have died centuries ago, what with Kuro being as old as she is. And the other person they were talking about had to be me, right? I think. It sounded like this was brought on by my confronting Kuro earlier. Being a century-old vampire seems to be not as easy as one would think. I wonder what kinds of emotional baggage Kuro is carrying around, what she has seen in her time, and how many people dear to her she has lost. I believe a lot. I've thought about that before, like how I think I could. Everybody thinks that, but right now I think I could live for 1,000+ years, and then when death comes rolling in, say, "Hey, you want to go now?" I'll be like, "Nah, I think I'm good for another couple thousand." Yeah, baggage. Okay, okay, all right. It's not. It's this game. This is Crimson High, not Leapy High. Okay, or or whatever. Maybe I was too hard on her. Maybe it's only natural for someone to become someone callous after watching the world turn for this long. Few hundred years, yeah, I agree. Looking at her from this perspective, she is so surprisingly human. I think underneath all of it, she is a good person who's had to make tough decisions. Well, she is the clan leader after all, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she needs me more than I need her. To be a shoulder she can lean on, and someone to share her burden with her. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that yet, but I think I want to give it a try. Ah, I'm poop. I'm pooped. Did I say that? Ah, I'm poop. I need to unwind. And what better way to recharge than to bust out the old, reliable, and doom scroll for a bit? Just kidding, I don't do that. I do, however, check my messages to see if anything's happening at home that I need to be aware of. At the very least, I expect there to be a few messages from Suzu about her therapy earlier. Let's see. Damn, Kagome? Hey dude, just a heads up, Kana will probably text you sometime today. Mom and I have talked with her a lot and she started to actually listen to us. Oh god, no. Try not to upset her anymore, okay? If you can, just get her to meet with you and talk to her in person. Mom or I, maybe both of us, will make sure to be nearby when you do, like last time. We're hoping your talk will go better than the one before, but just in case, let me know when you're going to meet Kana, will ya? We hope you're doing well, dude. Oh no! Well, might as well look at Kana's messages before replying. Maybe I'll be able to give Kagome a date afterwards already. This guy does not give a flip. He's like, Kana, man, that's sad. But, wait a minute. Smash the sister. What about June? What's poppin', June? Oh, she changed her thing already. Guess what? The costume still fits. Oh, the costume we ordered for her. I'd already forgotten about that. How cool is that? I was so afraid that it wouldn't fit anymore now that my boobies have grown so much. But it still does. It's a bit tight around my chest though. When are you coming back? I miss you. I also felt you doing sexy stuff last night. That was a fun way to wake up. Are you gonna do it again tonight? I miss you. Aw. Oh, I already said that. XD. Okay, Suzu's already done texting you and we want to go eat downstairs now. I hope you come back soon. Bye. Huh? She can feel me getting funky with others even at this distance? Now that's a problem. This man could be in a different freaking universe and she could tell the wives that, hey, this guy is getting his beak wet from in a different world. Well, I guess I just gave her another nice surprise just now then. Alright, hey June, hey June. You decided to try the costume on, huh? I didn't expect it to still fit you, but I'm glad to hear that it does. Hey June. I'm sure it looks great on you. You've become a pretty sexy girl, you know that? As for coming back, I'm not sure yet. I assume we'll head back sometime after having breakfast. I'll let you know should the plan turn out to be vastly different from that. And I guess the question of me having fun again tonight has already been answered too. I hope you had fun again. See you later today, June. Oriana. Childhood lover, friend, crush. Hi, Sen. Miko told me you're in the mountains right now for work. Your job sounds so interesting. What are you doing there? Can you tell me? I hope we can see each other soon. Oh, poor Ori. I hope she doesn't feel too neglected. This week's been way too busy for me with everything that happened and keeps happening. Maybe I can make some time for her on Saturday? The beach is right on our doorstep and I wouldn't mind seeing Ori in her bikini again. There's also the trip to the lake outside of Akaimura with Okami. I need to figure out when to make. Maybe we can go Sunday morning so that we have all day to figure things out. Or, maybe we could even go on Saturday after my potential outing with Ori and stay the night. Something to talk to Okami about, I guess. Alright. Hey, Ori. Yeah, it was a bit of an impromptu trip, but it's been good so far. There certainly are interesting things happening around here. The main idea of this trip is to advance ourselves. I guess you could think of it as a workshop of sorts. As far as I'm aware, we're going to be back in Akaimura sometime later today. If you want, we can see each other on Saturday. Maybe at the beach again? What do you think? Let's see what she thinks whenever she replies. Suzu Kigome. Oh man. Hey, I'm still not sure what to feel. You hurt me so much, Sen. I talked to Mother and Kagome a lot. Mother thinks I'm being too human about this. I agree. And Kagome, how could I not notice before? Do you know? Are you aware? Doesn't matter. Kagome thinks I'm being too possessive. Yes, you are. Sorry. I got lost in my thoughts for a bit. Anyway, I would like to talk to you, Sen. Soon, if possible. If that's okay. Let me know. Kana. Oh, God. Oh, my days. What the fuck is this? Oh, shit. Kagome and Lynette were able to get through to her, huh? That's good. Thank goodness I'm not the one replying. If there were some options to reply with consequences, oh my goodness. Let's see. Hey Kana, are you there? Hey Kana, are you there, Kana? Are you okay, Kana? I am. Hey, how are you? I've been better. I'm sorry, that was never my intention. I know. You said you wanted to talk? Would you like to meet up tomorrow? Tomorrow, as in Saturday, seeing as it's past midnight already? No, Friday. Haven't slept yet, so that's still tomorrow for me. Yes, Friday's alright. Late afternoon? I'm not going to school anyway, so earlier works too. Shit, kinda skipping school because of this? That's not good. Kagome wants to be nearby though, so... Well, let's say late afternoon after all. I'm currently out of town and not sure when exactly I'll be back yet. Okay, where? Anywhere works for me. Where would be best for you? Do you want to come here? Your place? Yeah, of course. Thanks. Why are you out of town? Kuro kinda sort of abducted me for training. Training? Yeah, I can tell you more about that tomorrow if you want. Okay, yes. Is she chill? Are we good, Kana? Are we chill? I better not come up there with you with a gun or anything. Is there anything I can do for you right now? Since you can't come here right now, no. You'd want that? Yes. Well, I'm sorry that I can't be there right now. It's okay, but you'll come tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, I promise. Okay. I'll try to sleep now. Sleep well, Kana. Call me if you want to talk. Thank you. Good night, Sen. Good night, Kana. Kagome. Alright, now to let Kagome know. Kagome, hey Kagome, thanks for taking care of Kana. I've tried my best to not upset her successfully, I think. I'll be coming over to your house tomorrow in the late afternoon to talk with Kana. At least one of you should be around then, right? Though I'm not sure that it's necessary for the two of you to be. Kana seemed amicable? It's hard to tell, but there was a lot less swearing involved than I'd expected. Anyways, I hope you're doing well too. Sorry for putting you through this. Alright, sees you. Hey Sen, Miss Sadako just left. It was very interesting to talk to her. I'll be having more sessions with her soon. I'll tell you more when you're back, okay? I love you. Okay. Hello, husband. I hope you're having a good time with Miko and the others. June and I went and tried the costumes on earlier. They look really good. Thank you again for getting them for us. From June, too, because I'm sure she'll forget to thank you herself. I was debating whether to send you a picture with me in the outfit, but I decided against it. I'd rather the first time you see me in it was in person. Maybe we could even break it in then. Whoa. I can't wait for it to come back and to be with you again. Do you know when you're going to be back yet? I love you and I miss you. Okay. Damn, no cute maid outfit selfie of my beautiful wife. But I get your reasoning and I really like your idea. We should definitely break it in when you show it to me. I'm not sure when we'll be back yet, but I assume it'll be before you're back from school later today. I'll let you know when I know for certain, alright? And yes, please tell me more about your therapy when we see each other. I'm glad you find it interesting and we'll see her again. I love you too, cutie. Alright, that's all. By the time I'm done replying to everyone, I feel sufficiently calm to consider sleeping. However, before I do, I got one last call to answer. Nature's. The night's drinks are demanding to be let out and I'm not one to refuse them because holding it in is just plain uncomfortable. Guess I'll have to head out to the communal bathroom before bed real quick. Okay, this is messed up. She's not a bathroom. I'm kidding. Pause. When I open the door to my room, though, I find myself barred from exiting by an unexpected visitor. Machi? Hi? What are you doing? What are you doing here? I couldn't sleep, so I was wondering if you were still up and decided to come check. Huh. Well, I guess you had the right idea. I was on my way to the bathroom just now, but if you want, we can step out afterwards. Maybe some fresh air will help us sleep. Okay, yes, that sounds good. Come. Whoa. Stepping out of the room, I close the door behind me, then make my way over to the bathroom, closely followed by Machi. There's an awkward moment right before I step into said bathroom. Since Machi apparently didn't quite think her following me through all the way to the end. After an embarrassed stare, she shuffles away from the bathroom and posts up a few meters down the hall and intent to wait for me to be done with my business. Luckily, it doesn't take all that long, and by the time I come back out, most of the awkwardness has dissipated. The two of us then move toward the nearest exit and find ourselves a nice spot under the moonlight. Reminds me of that end of that edit. Moonlight. Moonlight. Okay. It's nice out here at night, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. Though I quite like it here during the day as well. It's tranquil. I'm glad I was able to come here again. Especially since it might end up being my last time as a Kagekai. Your last time as a Kagekai? What do you mean? Are you leaving the clan? I've thought some more about what we discussed earlier. Your decision to not take half measures? Yes, exactly that. I like the way our earlier talk ended, but I don't like how vague I was about everything. Vague, huh? What do you mean? I would like to propose something to you. Okay, go for it. Marriage. Oh my days. Okay, another. Holy shit, how do you do this? Huh? A blood bride bond, more precisely. I want to become your partner, Sin. My god, what about the best girl in this game? She's just getting skipped on ahead, huh? That's a lot less vague. Alright, are you sure though? I am. There are things I'm worried about, of course, like our age difference, but I think there aren't any insurmountable hurdles. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, both of them are in human society, of course, it's legal, but technically speaking, Machi is way older. 100 years older. So technically, for going by what we see, technically she's the older person here. Okay, I've read that. And you're fine with the fact that I'm already married and will likely have more brides in the future. Why would that make a difference to me? Besides, I've known about that side of yours for a while. If you remember, Perrine and I saw you making out with your friend Oriana a few days ago, and you're quite obviously besotted with Suzu and Miko. To me, it never felt weird or out of place. I've been a vampire for far too long for that. Right, polygamy isn't that uncommon among your vampires or polyamory? I don't know if that's incorrect or that's an actual word, but talking about more marriage, eh? Yeah? Myths in general. I'm still getting used to that. Yep, you would be surprised about what Kuro and the others get up to sometimes. My thoughts immediately go back to Mio in the game of heads or tails Kuro and Morgan sprung at me earlier. And I cough awkwardly. Yeah, no, I can imagine. They've already roped you into their shenanigans, haven't they? Maybe. Of course, it was only a matter of time before that happened. Who was it? Mio last night and Morgan tonight. Wow, Kuro really didn't hold back, did she? Yeah, I'm not exactly complaining though, naturally, but that does prove my point. Not that it needed any proving. Still, yeah, I get it. What about Kuro though? I know she agrees with us in general, but wouldn't she mind you leaving the clan? Well, under different circumstances, I'm sure she would. As it is though, it was her suggestion for me to propose this. Suggestion, or did she push you into it? Suggestion, yes. I'm here of my own will, Sen. Kura merely offered this as an alternative, but she also told me that I could go at my own pace. Well, that's good. I wouldn't want you to force yourself into anything. Because that would be like, that wouldn't really be a good relationship. Think about it. Well, Kuro knew you'd say that, and I agreed with her. Which is just another reason why she'd never try to force me. Bullying me for being predictable, huh? Not at all. It's one of your best traits. Being predictable, being reliable and kind. Oh, well, thanks, I guess. You're welcome. So when should we go on a date then? It's cute that you asked that, and yes, I would like to go on a date soon. How do you feel about getting engaged before that though? Well, I don't necessarily mind doing it in that order, but are you really okay with skipping the dating and going right for an engagement? Well, I'm okay with that, yes. It's apparently not that unusual for blood bride bonds to be arranged like this, outside of being an unusual thing to begin with, due to rarity, of course. Rarity, huh? Okay, but is it even possible for us to get engaged right now? I like you, Machi, but I'm not sure that what I feel for you is love just yet. Smiling easily, Machi reaches up and opens her blouse, revealing a lot more cleaves than before. Do you find me attractive, Sen? Of course, that's a... Well, for me, yes, IRL. I have to. Oh my god! Censor everything. Well, for you, it is censored. For me, my eyes are getting a full on feast. I have to clear my throat before I can say anything. Yeah, very, but is that enough? According to I, love can take many forms, strong sexual attraction being one of them. So yes, you being attracted to me would be enough to fulfill the blood bride bonds requirement for the initial engagement. Well, is it enough for you though? What do you mean? Would you be okay with our relationship starting off like that? Hmm, yes, I think so. To me, sexual attraction is just as important of a feeling as any other in a relationship. I've never been in a relationship with another vampire that wasn't motivated by my work for SECS or the clan. Not because I didn't want a relationship, but because in all my decades of being a vampire, I haven't met anyone who I felt attracted to. There were a few I liked well enough, but that alone did not suffice. Didn't suffice. The lack of attraction from my side was enough of a reason to not engage in a relationship with any of them. On the flip side, there's you, a man I do feel attracted to. And it's not like I don't like you, quite on the contrary, as I've told you before. So yes, liking you and feeling attracted to you is indeed enough for me, and I would be more than okay to start our relationship off like that. Hmm. Falling silent, I ponder Machi's words for a bit, trying to figure out where I'm standing and how I'm feeling about things. Technically, the fact that Machi is an heir alone is enough to. No, that's not how I'm gonna do this. I refuse to let my decisions be guided by pragmatism. Not in these matters. I maybe suppose, surround myself with heirs, but fuck me if I'm going to let that dictate who I'm going to spend my life with. If I push that to the side for a moment and just think about Machi's a woman, where am I standing then? I obviously like her a lot, that much I already know, and I definitely find her attractive. Very attractive. Could I see myself being in a relationship with her though? Is that even a question? Yeah, is that even a question? Also, Sam Doggo is barking. Yeah, I think I can. We're already kind of living with each other and it's working well. Not to mention that Machi and Perrine are attached at the hip and that Perrine's food is amazing. Okay, maybe a bit of pragmatism doesn't hurt. Maybe I'm taking too long or Machi's getting impatient or maybe she's mistaking my silence for hesitation. Either way, she steps forward and puts a hand on my cheek, smiling up to me. I'm being honest, Sen. I like you and I want this. You don't need to worry about me. Well, I'll still worry about you, either way. Deciding that there is no point in explaining the misunderstanding, I just don't, and instead focus on the pretty woman quite literally reaching out to me. Alright, yeah, I believe you. Do you really? Yeah. Do you mind proving it? Oh my god, we're going to the cutting block right now, you know? Instead of replying, I bend down and kiss her. It's a sweet kiss without any force or heat, but with a decent heap of passion to prove my point. If she's surprised by me actually following up on her suggestion, she doesn't show it, instead mellowing into the kiss in my arms. Neither of us takes things further than that. After a few seconds, we separate, smiling at each other. Believe me now? That you believe me? Yes, I do. It was nice. Just nice? Very nice. The most pleasant kiss I've had in a long time, in fact. That's better. So, what do you think about my suggestion? About the engagement? Yes. We're gonna go to Kana and we're gonna have to say, okay, I'm technically married to two people now. Just 3 days after. Oh lord. I like the idea. I would love to get closer to you, Machi. That's great. That makes me happy. Thank you, Sen. Don't thank me for that. It's my pleasure. However, now is probably not the right time to do this, especially since neither June nor her mom are nearby to oversee the engagement. No, I agree. For doing this, we should be doing it right. I can talk to the priestesses over the weekend together. We'll figure out the best way to go about this, okay? Sure, yeah. Do you want me to be there? If you want to be, I would love to have you there. Then we may have to play it by ear. My weekend's going to be busy and I'm not yet sure when I'll be at the hotel. Well, that's okay. We live right next to each other and them anyway, so we can be spontaneous about it. Yeah. For now, we should probably head back inside though. It's getting late. Yes, let's do that. Do you maybe want to spend the night in my room, Machi? Do you want to? No, well, yes, I do want to, but no, we can't. Apparently, you being an heir is dangerous for me in that regard. As much as I want to not take orders anymore, I should still listen to Kuro about these things. No point in rebelling if it's gonna kill me or whatever else would happen if we were to sleep with each other. That's true. Disappointing but true. Disappointing, huh? It's been a long time, okay? A girl has needs too, Sen. But are you going to be able to hold back for a bit longer? Like I said, it's been a long time, Sen. I've managed this long, I can manage for a bit longer. But glad to hear it. So, how about it? Yes, I'd love to spend the night with you, Sen. Our spontaneous talk under the moonlight having come to an end, Machi and I make our way back inside the estate and towards the guest rooms. By now, it's almost eerily quiet since everyone, even Kuro and Morgan, apparently fell asleep. Not wanting to disturb anyone, Machi and I don't talk while walking through the building and silently slip into my room. Once inside, there's a slight undercurrent of awkwardness to everything, but somehow we manage to get comfortable and settle into my bed together. At first, Machi keeps her distance, unsure how close she should get. After a few seconds of watching her shuffle around, I put my arm around her and pull her into my chest. Though, there she quickly settles down and relaxes, and we both drift off into sleep. Drift, Tokyo drift. Tokyo drift. And it's only Monday. It's only Monday. The next morning comes sooner than I would like, probably due to our night ending rather late, and I wake up somewhat groggily. Trying to lift my arm to stretch, I'm reminded of my guest for the night and ultimately wake her with the attempt. Is it morning already? Sure is. Oh, good morning then. Good morning, how was your sleep? Not too bad. Actually, it was nice to have you as a pillow, I mean. Pillow talk? Yeah, and this time at least you actually chose to spend the night with me yourself. But don't remind me, that was so embarrassing. I still don't understand how that could have happened. Kuro thinks it was my doing, that's part of why I'm bringing it up. Your doing? How so? Well, apparently I accidentally used Suzu's suggestion to call you over to me. Wait, really? Yeah, I faintly remember dreaming of you that night. At the time, I assumed that was because I subconsciously noticed you being there with me. Kuro thinks it was the other way around, and I think I agree now that she's brought the possibility up. I'm sorry, Machi. I wouldn't consciously use the ability to make you do anything against her will. It's okay. I believe you. I don't exactly feel bad about it. It's something I kind of wanted to happen anyway. Yeah, but still, do you expect to use it subconsciously again? Not really. If I'm not mistaken, that just happened because the ability was still dormant. It's something to keep in mind for future abilities I'll get though. See? Then I'm not worried at all. If there's anyone who can be trusted with an ability like that, it's you, my husband. You think so? I know so. What I've seen and heard of you makes it really hard to imagine that you'd ever abuse any power given to you. Well, that's quite the assessment. Thanks for having so much faith in me, Machi. Oh. Leaning up to me, Machi gives me a quick kiss on the cheek. Think nothing of it, you deserve it. But how do you feel about getting some breakfast? I could eat, sure. The others are out and about already too, so we shouldn't be the only ones. How? Oh, alright. Well, time to get up then, I guess. The man has the will of a monk. Doing just that, we each make ourselves at least somewhat presentable. Machi then quickly ducks out of my room and into hers to freshen up and put on another outfit, while I busy myself doing the same. A few minutes later, we meet in the hallway, ready to head to the main area together. Over there, we find Miko and Kuro sitting and together, eating together, chatting about some topic or another, and get promptly invited to join them. Good morning, you two. While Machi goes to sit next to Kuro, I take a seat near Miko since I haven't seen her since last night. Her hand immediately sneaks into mine and we smile at each other. How was her night? Perrine told me that you never actually joined her in your room. It was very nice, actually, but we don't need to get into that right now, do we? Sure, we can talk about other things. I remember now, that's why we can't do it with Miko. They need to be engaged with the blood priest to be a blood bride because they're heirs. It's a bit different. We can't just be banging any random vampires, I guess. For example, how did you like our game of heads or tails last night, Sen? I hope you had fun. Well, I'll put it this way. It was the most interesting game of heads or tails I've ever played. I would sure hope so. Momo and I had a good time as well. Well, it sure sounded like it when I walked past her room on my way back to mine. Heard us, did ya? Hard not to. What with the two of you being as drunk and loud as a bunch of sailors on leave. Lady Abartark, it's most fulfilling to be in your presence. Please take their orders, Kaylay. Of course, Lady A. Your wish is my desire. Good morning, Lord Sen. Machi, what would you like to eat for breakfast? I'm supposed to inform you that Lady Perrine will make anything you want herself, Lord Sen. Again? I guess I'll have an omelette? That sounds good. I'll have one as well. Naturally? Ah, one would think that you would have gotten used to their behavior by now. I'm not sure that I'll ever get used to it. It doesn't matter though, I'll be fine. Especially since I'll soon have someone to share the burden with me. Huh? Me? Yes, you. In time, they'll start putting the two of us in the same level, which will hopefully lead to their fanaticism towards me mellowing out a bit. So they're not just calling me Lord Sen because you told them to. Nope, I just told them who you are. They know enough about our world to understand the meaning of it. Unlike me. Unlike you, yes, but you will too in time. I really don't like the side of yours. Too bad, it's not going to go away anytime soon. Yeah, I know, you're lucky I like you otherwise. Enough of that, though. What's the plan for the day? I assume we'll head home soon. Yes, we'll head back sometime after lunch, once Momo feels like driving again. If she doesn't feel like it, I can drive us back too. Where is she anyway? Still in bed? No, she's lounging in the hot springs to recuperate from yesterday. I'm sure she wouldn't mind you joining her after breakfast given how yesterday went. Yeah, I guess I'll see how I feel after breakfast. Oh, also I made that call we talked about yesterday. About the hotel? Yes, staying there more permanently is... Rio, why did you bring your emergency step ladder? I have an urgent report to make. I'm listening. Interesting that she can bring someone... you know what? Fuck it. There's an emergency at the headquarters, Kuro. We were attacked by an unknown group of people. The headquarters? What about the school, Rio? The school got hit as well. Fuck, did anyone get hurt? Some people got injured, but there have not been any fatalities as far as I'm aware. I need to call Suzu. Go, I'll deal with things here. Thanks, Kuro. Send someone to fetch Morgan too. We'll be going home earlier. Of course. Oh my god, it's a bunch of goons! I fucking knew it! The Goobers squad! Freaking, freaking the Freeze squad. I forgot what they're called. It wasn't Team 4 Star. That's a freaking, parody YouTube group. The Ginyu Force! There we go, Jesus. I was like thinking, what? The Ginyu Force! 5 of them. Captain Ginyu! Anybody watch Dragon Ball Z? Tapping away on my phone, I jog out of the building to find a quiet corner outside. There are a few messages, but skimming over them doesn't tell me anything about anyone's state. We gotta bounce, brother. Right when I'm about to call her, I notice a call coming in, a call from Suzu. Sen? Suzu, are you okay? I was about to call you. Rio just told me that there was an attack on the school. I'm okay. What do you mean? Do you know what happened? Only that much, don't you? We just heard yelling outside and then there was an announcement saying that we should stay in class and that the teachers are supposed to protect us at all costs. I take it none of the others got hurt either. We're all fine. They all wanted to call you, but it was decided that I should be the one since I'm the main wife. Fucking Suzu, man. You're lucky the game's plot turned into the main wife. The fucking Blood Bride better be worth it, man. The tease, the blue ball. My fucking... my spiritual balls are actually getting... You know, the stress. Since we can't all call you at the same time. Well, I'm glad. Do you know what's going to happen next? Did they say anything? I don't know. Mr. Orochi's talking to the other teachers on the phone right now. Maybe they know more. Maybe. Yeah, listen. I can't get there too quickly, but I'll come as fast as I can. It'll likely be at least 2 hours before we'll be there, though. Stay with the others, okay? Tell them to do the same. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it's probably best to play it safe. Oh, and maybe don't tell them that I said there was an attack on the school. There's no point in causing a panic. Though if you need to tell them to keep them safe, do so, of course. Who's in class with you right now anyways? June, Okami, Emika, Nagisa, Nene, Kagome, and Yukari. Kana is apparently not feeling well, so she stayed home. Oh, so my entire harem. Wow. Okay, with Aki and you at the hotel, that's everyone accounted for then. They should all be fine. What about the other class? The other possible harem groups? I need to call Mana in a moment to check in on her though. She should still be at home with Hina, but... Alright, like I said, make sure to stick together, okay? Tell them that I'm coming to get you out of there. Or actually, I'll see if one of my colleagues can come to you. That should be quicker. Okay, you'll be careful, right? Yeah, of course. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Just make sure to be safe. I'll be there as fast as I can. We'll wait for you. I love you, Sen. I love you too, cutie. Okay, at least they're all safe. I'll quickly send a message to Inaiwin, then call Mana. Hopefully, by the time I'm done, Kuro and others are mostly ready too. Inaiwin? Hey, Inaiwin, you there? Yeah, Sen, yes, I'm here. Are you alright? What happened? Unknown group of attackers hit us. We're not sure how they found us yet. Any one of ours got hurt? Claw, she was one of the first to react. How bad is it? I don't know, she's still being treated. Probably not too pretty though. Shit. Listen, is anyone free right now? No one besides me, why? Fuck. I'm worried about the students. They should be fine. We had an emergency meeting a few minutes ago. The attack itself is over. We are confident that the attackers have been either eliminated or routed. The students shouldn't be in any immediate danger. We're still searching the grounds for any stragglers. For the time being, the students were told to stay in their respective classrooms. Okay, that's good. We'll be heading back soon too. Try to stay safe, alright? I'm the last person you need to worry about. But yes, thanks. Alright, looks like the worst of it is already over. That's good. I really hope Claus will be alright. Time to call Mana. She's not answering. Let's not jump to conclusions though. She may just be distracted. I'll send her a message. Hopefully she'll reply soon. Hey kitten, I hope you're alright. Can you text me or call me back please? Hey Sen. Sorry, I got out of the shower as soon as I saw you calling me. Is everything okay? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your shower. Just wanted to make sure you're alright. I'm fine, why? Something happened at your school and I wasn't sure if you're gone back already or not. Not yet, I'll probably go back on Monday. What happened at school? Is Reina okay? Don't worry, everyone's fine as far as I know. Okay, I'll be asking the others myself now, right? Of course you're going to do that. That's okay, let me know if you find anything out, please. Also, do me a favor and stay home today, alright? What about the interview with Raiguli? Oh shit, that's right. I assume it's not gonna happen the way we had planned if at all. I'll have to talk to her and see about rescheduling it. I'll have to talk to her and see about rescheduling it, maybe, but it really isn't that important, all things considered. I assume she'll understand the need to move the interview given the circumstances. I'll let you know. Either way, stay home until further notice, okay? Yes, okay. Thanks, Mana. I'll have to go now. Call me later? Yeah, if I can. Looking forward to it. I love you, Sen. I love you too, kitten. Okay, that'll have Mana safe and sound. Aki and Yui aren't going to leave the hotel anyway, so they're fine. The same goes for Hiri now. Nerez, I think she should be fine too, given that she's holed up somewhere with access to the cameras around school. If anything, I assume she's the one who noticed the attackers first. Everyone else I have to assume is alright too. I guess the best I can do now is to head back inside and pack my stuff so that we can drive back to Akaimura as soon as possible. Actually, before that, I need to send Kana a quick message. Hey Kana, I assume Kagome has messaged you already. Given the situation, I'm not sure yet when I'll be able to come over, but I'll try my best to come as soon as possible. I'll text you when I know more. Hey Sen, Kagome told me that something happened at school, but she didn't know what. Do you know more? Not exactly, they should be safe though. I still need to go there and make sure that nothing happens to them. Please do, I'll wait for you to come when you're done there. Thanks, Kana. I gotta go, talk to you later. Bye, Sen, thanks for letting me know. Alright, time to head back to the others and get going. Finally. I take it everyone's okay? As far as I can tell, Claus seems to have gotten injured again, though. Rio told me. She didn't know how badly, though. Neither did Inaiwin, but I'm sure she'll be fine. She's tough. I think so, too. When can we get going? As soon as you pack your things, pretty much. Everyone else is either ready or about to be. Gotcha. I'll go grab my stuff then, meet you outside afterwards. Yes. On my way to my room, I noticed the tension in the air. Everyone seems to be on edge due to the news of the attack. Well, everyone except for the servant girls, they're still going about their day as usual, it seems. The others, though, well, it's good that we're heading back. Running into Mio, I'm being told that she and I will be going back to Akaimura as well, albeit a bit later than us and in their own car. I don't stay around to chat though, instead excusing myself and dipping into my room, only to notice that I don't exactly have to pack anything. All I need to do is to grab the set of clothes I took off last night, as well as Buki, since I wasn't able to put either into my pocket dimension for obvious reasons. Grabbing them, I shoved them into a bag I saw in one of the drawers, then head back out of the room and towards the estate's main entrance. Got everything? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Alright, the others are ready to go as well. I nod at her. Let's go then. Let's fucking skedaddle, wait. Vampire trucker? As soon as I get in the passenger seat, Morgan starts the car and drives us away from the estate. Even though it's been a fun couple days, the atmosphere in the car is far from jovial. Jovial? Here's hoping that nothing else happens before we get home. Oh my god, that's the end of the thing?
Wow. Wow.
Alright everyone, I just saved a little bit and yeah, that's Miko over there. Currently available content. If you enjoyed the game at any point, support considering freaking Crimson High on Patreon. Yeah. I don't know if they have a subscribe star yet. I don't know. Either way, or donate on itch.io. Either way.
Wow. Wow.
Or check the Discord out. I'm gonna end this video on a high note. Good luck whatever you're doing right now, everyone. I know shit's getting tough, but that's life. Yeah. Stay alive, stay frosty. Bye.